Something about that video. This motherfucker hit hard. You can tell when you strike a nerve, man. You tell the truth on the motherfucker. Struck a nerve, dog. When I started fucking with that video right there, the hoes started sending all them hoes at me, man. That video when Kanika was on that bitch. Had her ring on. She had her ring. Folks told him, try to say that little girl, Brianna, whoever had the ring, or that little ring ain't look shit like Kanika don't ring. That ain't the ring, the one that said look like Lenore. Still had her ring on. She was talking to a nigga named Saul. Or some shit like that. But she kept telling that nigga, I can't come outside. And I made a video saying, how does these little girls is, man? That's all they want to do, be around some little boys doing, you know what I'm saying? What's up, man? That's all they goddamn want to do. And she wouldn't come out that bitch. She said, I'm put up. And it goddamn was another goddamn video that I want that I remember that she was put up. Why couldn't it used to be put up? Why couldn't it used to be put up? Why she used to be put up? Fuck off around. There's 2 times I know she said. There's 2 times I know that girl was actually put up when she come be seen and hide or whatever they call put up, goddamn. They be putting her ass up. Why they be putting her up? And see, that nigga Trey ain't on that motherfucking ass. But it's deeper than Zara. It's deeper than Zara. It's deeper than that. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-uh. Get my cigarette now. Get my cigarette now. Yeah. Uh-huh. Bring a ball. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's still homework, but just bring some with you this time. You ain't have to bring nothing. The first 5 times. You ain't, don't worry about it. Yeah. They had that girl put up. She was laying across that bed and goddamn Maya and Neef was in that bed with her head. Cause it was for some reason, I even had in my head. That's what she said. I had in my head. That's what she say. I had in my head that goddamn I said, shit. I believe I just took it upon myself to just think that way though. But I was like, shit. Like I remember having a conversation with President. So I said, shit, Zara probably gonna be the one to do her hair. I remember that. Now I remember Zara made a post around Christmas time talking like the nigga was still living and shit. Like she was gonna be with her on Christmas, come be with her for Christmas, some shit. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna come back. I gotta go listen to all them old videos. I'm gonna find that shit. They done got there the Kanika Martin page and the Kanika Jenkins page got the exact same shit on it now. It was two. It was 2 different pages. Yeah, you got your made your do what? Rainbow. Said she the gorilla by herself. You must see it right now. Well, I ain't leave them hoes. Yeah, I'm straight. I ain't relax. I'm straight. I'll get excited about the goddamn. We be getting together and shit. Then that weekend they gonna do something. They gonna have make some surprise shit. Say goddamn two Facebook pages used to be separate. And it was somebody running that Kanika Martin Facebook page that was heavily off into this organ, human, sex, trafficking ring that they got going on. See, that what Rob was exposed. But all them niggas were in that shit, man. That's when I started tracing all kind of. See, my mind been ahead of them niggas. I'm already knowing when I come into this bitch, I ain't had to goddamn be woke up to organ harvesting. I ain't had to be woke up to that shit. I came over this bitch woke. I was out when they ain't fuck with this shit now though, for real. No, I don't. Cause I learned a whole lot of shit fucking with that shit. No, I ain't gonna say that. I learned a whole lot of shit. I like to learn shit. And I learned a whole lot of shit while fucking with nigga cases and Selena shit what I seen. I woke when I came over this bitch. I been woke a long time, man. I been on my Illuminati shit, nigga. I been on my prodigy shit, nigga. I been seeing them niggas when they switch. I'm the motherfucking nigga that been walking around like a Christ nigga. Cause when the whole rest of the world, the shit that you know now, I knew goddamn 20, 25 years ago, and I had to walk amongst you motherfuckers, ridiculing and prosecute me, my nigga. That's a Christ nigga, a nigga that walk with the truth, nigga. No matter what. Yeah. And y'all, and the whole, I'm talking to the whole motherfucker world, anybody been in my presence, anybody been in my motherfucking around in my ear shot that I was telling some truth to, who badgered me and made me feel like I shouldn't talk. That's why I don't give a fuck about talking. Though a nigga I don't give a fuck about it. I ain't snitching, I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about telling the truth. I don't do no snitch, all this shit now. But I'm somebody I don't give a fuck about it, man. It took me 2 years before I even started to speak. Got to even have the strength to even speak to one of you niggas in this world around when I started finding shit out. It took me 2 years. I sat back and read and goddamn was just looking at it. I said, how the fuck I'm gonna eat? I don't even want to talk about it. It ain't talking about what I'm talking about. Cause this shit blowing my mind. And I don't even know how to relate this shit. I'm reading, I'm comprehending it, but I don't know how to even must relate this shit to the next nigga. Then you start trying to relate these niggas go to battle like a motherfucker, all that shit in their gut. They think they know the man. Y'all start waking up to this shit. I told them nigga about Kanye. That what made me leave Facebook when I showed them nigga Gucci, man. And I always go get my own motherfucking shit. I always look there and goddamn investigate that shit for my motherfucking self. I said, man, everybody was going back and forth and shit. Everybody was going back and forth and shit about that nigga ain't writing all this tattoo, ain't right about and all that. I said, man, fuck this shit. Y'all might well call me the earman. I need to give me a hashtag, the earman, because I made them niggas start goddamn straight. And I told y'all, I said, man, them all gonna start straightening that shit out once they hear. They be feeding off what a nigga saying that way. The beast feed off you. Nobody wanna be held tabs. Everything you say, goddamn, you can goddamn think about an orange marshmallow right now. And say something about an orange marshmallow. And goddamn go use the bathroom and wash your hands and come back and goddamn pick your phone up and goddamn you got two orange marshmallow shit on your phone. And these dumbass niggas be talking about they think they, oh shit, goddamn connected to the spirit and shit, the spirit of the Lord. I know the beast Lord. You worship the beast, man. We in the belly of the beast, man. Whatever you think you know, you don't know shit, nigga. You was the slave, nigga. You got two motherfuckers on your back. You really got three different phenotypes of people who really don't like you on your motherfucking back. And they spoon feed you all kind of rhetoric from three different directions. Then on top of them three feeding it, they come and goddamn with several. My was just gonna give them goddamn this shit. Just to get one of them two. That means you got 6 different goddamn subject matters or goddamn curriculum that they trying to lay down on. No, not today. Not today. God damn tired. Fuck, man. This shit crazy. Man, they word so motherfucking wicked, man. That shit way deeper than what they be talking about. I might start goddamn looking up the structures of the hotels, how they start building the twin towers with the Western Hotel right in between the bitch. Nigga can't catch on what I was saying. I said the people that's in control of this shit, they playing so hard, dog. They got their building. They just start building. I went and found, but I went and found them hoes and started posting them. I said, look how they started to construct these Crown Plaza hotels over across the sea where these motherfuckers from. They got the twin tower, them hoes made like the twin towers with a cylinder building in the middle of them. I said, yo, you still don't know what I be talking about, though. I don't know what I be talking about. It was a lady died in Georgia. When that nigga started saying they were running children from Wisconsin, man, I traced that lady to Aurora, Colorado. They tell you they got Georgia ties. Aurora, Colorado, Georgia ties, Wisconsin, back up to Chicago. Well, see, now I'm gonna tell that Kanika Martin Facebook page was being ran by somebody who was tied to that goddamn Breonna Jenkins book. They had a big write up in that shit about Sunshine, the Sunshine. It was some Sunshine editors and writers and publishers in that motherfucker that wrote for the Sunshine. And them motherfuckers was the authors behind the mother. Nigga need to pick up the pen and pimp that pen and get them some money, man. Stripped out that word. Whoever was behind that Kanika Martin Facebook page was some same motherfucker tied to Sunshine in that Breonna Jenkins book. And I ain't got to find my mother. That's why they kept fucking all my shit. That's why they kept fucking with all my shit. Then come to find out I got a picture of that motherfucker. I don't think it's that lady, but I put the motherfucker together anyway. That shit is weird. It's sketchy. It's sketchy. But that motherfucker, she remind me of that lady that was, cause that lady that was with Monifa was not Monifa mama. When Monifa said, hey, you little bitty bitches and all that old shit. And she standing up there and she like she scared. They asking her about the nigga and she don't know what the fuck to say. She looking crazy. And every time they say something about some shit, she look at the lady first before she talk. And they said, who that lady is? Who that lady is you talking to? She said, that's my mom. That's my mom. And she laid in the camera. I caught her head power. Got the picture. I said, that motherfucker look just like the lady that goddamn I caught on that, but that other picture was Photoshop, cause they had a hand in front of her with a finger in front of her saying, fuck. And that was the lady that posed to be behind that Kanika Martin Facebook page. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? But now both of them motherfuckers running the same shit. And the crazy part about the Kanika Martin Facebook page, that motherfucker was constructed 3 days after they put that lady in the ground that died in the freezer in Georgia, in the Western Hotel, in the cylinder building. 3 days after they put that lady in the ground, that's when they constructed the Kanika Martin Facebook page. Yo, shit was strange to me. That shit was strange to me. I ain't saying shit. I'm just saying it was strange. It's strange to me. Then they started clocking all them other stories into that motherfucker because that motherfucking lady said it was the 17th of March. Why would they be talking about the 17th of March shit? Where they had, cause that damn white boy John and the other white boy Jack, that white boy John used to be high as the fuck. His dumb ass got right up there. They was up there mad about that goddamn money. And Teresa Martin wouldn't get them nigga no money. They said you got some money. I ain't got no money to bail nobody out. Y'all got that money. Go get them children. They sitting up there, and that nigga said, "Oh, I've been on this shit since the first day. Since it was the same time when a nigga had got shot 31 times. I was covering. He gave you a time stamp when he said a nigga got shot 31 times. That ain't gonna be. Nigga gonna get shot 31 times every day, my nigga. Y'all feel what I'm saying? This how I'm researching in the background. I don't know what them niggas on. I said, this nigga said nigga got shot 31 motherfucking times, and that's what he was covering when a nigga said, hold up, you know that girl? Talking about Kanika. Yeah, I know her. Why would she be special at that point if she wasn't there? Yo, the thing that made her special, why you know that girl? The thing that made her special was though she died in the freezer. So he said he been on since the first, since day one. The fuck he talking about? But he don't say the 17th of March, but the lady in the background said it was the 17th of March. In the whole room, focused in on what the fuck they talking about on this one particular camera. The whole room got there and this whole goddamn live is about talking to Teresa and getting their point across about Jedediah ain't trying to rob shit. Hey, nigga crazy, man. Then Jedediah know who her lawyers is, able to say who her lawyers is before she even know she got lawyers. I told nigga that I said them lawyers work for Crown Plaza. Her lawyer, I said her lawyers ain't working for her lawyers work for Crown Plaza. And back then I was saying she probably got a little change, but I hope she ain't goddamn soul. Man, lady goddamn shit. Y'all crazy. That's when I got down. She was talking about John A. When I started researching that shit, she was talking about on that video. She was talking about John A. John A. had the same last name. I said, ooh, I said, I'm finna chill for a minute. For somebody might be out looking at this shit like I'm looking at it. Last name is everything. And she was, but the what thing that stood out to me was she was talking to John A. John A. lived in Georgia. She said, I'm coming to get you, John A. That when they was got them on the road trip when the little boy went out, they was talking about they were here to go get John A. There. And she said, I know you think I don't love you, but I'm gonna show you how much I love you. I'm gonna show you how much I love you. When I get rich, then the little baby knows she got him. When I get rich, and her sister said, bitch, shut up, man. They had just came from the plaza then. They had just came from the Crown Plaza then to shoot that goddamn shit. They shot that shit just for Facebook. They shot that shit just for Facebook. They had been out to eat and all that shit. They ain't had no pictures. They ain't went live and all that shit. Then they just go goddamn stand on the porch and go live. And hey, y'all. That's where the hey live came from. And I'm making these points cause I got, this is how I run my receipts. I just had to goddamn brain start this shit. I told her I hate when I start thinking about stuff. They went back on that goddamn porch on the 6th of September. And when I said the 6th of September, that shit ring a motherfucking bell. That shit ring a bell. The 6th of September, oh, the chicken said, oh, my daughter wasn't here on the 6th. Yes, she was. Somebody was down. I'm trying to real rad at the shit. You got a ticket. Then niggas start fucking it up. Yeah, they slid the ticket in the car. All that shit. Nigga was telling the truth and lying at the same time. That's why I couldn't stand it. That's how I know them niggas on some bullshit. They'll goddamn come with some shit, but then they'll start it right back. I said, man, I know these niggas got more common sense than what they doing, dog. They doing this shit on purpose. They got to goddamn give you some truth to hide behind their lies. Just like the motherfucking government. My daughter wasn't here on the 6th. Now, my daughter missing. I'm talking to 911 before the investigation. I'm trying to get the investigation started. So now I'm on my P's and Q's about everything going on, nigga. I don't give a fuck about no motherfucking breast cancer medication. I don't give no fuck about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about who slanging that pussy hard. I don't give no fuck about none of that shit. My child missing, my nigga. Uh, and she supposed to be missing up out of your establishment. And now I'm saying, and I said, hold up, here's a ticket. Here's a ticket. And then I did go find that donut. I'm the one went and found that donut, so I showing y'all that bitch, that car coming through there. So that's me doing all that way. Everybody else making no shit. I'm showing y'all. I'm trying to put this shit together for real. Show y'all. Boom. There they go running to the car. Boom. There that car. There go CC car. Boom. Okay, there that car. Okay, look on the big ass mobile lab looking shit. There. Boom. Y'all see them running right there. Boom. You see Tyrone truck. Boom. Boom. Okay. Boom. Look where they going. And they was out there that interviewing them motherfuckers. That bitch still had that donut on her car. When they talking about the donut on the donut side, and I ain't finna up in the park this bitch by her house and all that shit. But see, they said like she said she finna get in the car with Kanika, and Kanika still dead, and they run around with a dead body and all that shit and carrying on the back, man, gone all that, man. That's good deal, I'm saying, gone out. She saying she finna get in the car with Kanika. It was some other motherfucker drunk somewhere. And parked this bitch by her house. But see, that shit don't make no sense because the donut was on the car, so I can't tell her to go on with all that because that shit weird. I damn so found that donut on that car. Shit deep. At the press conference, she still got the damn donut on the car. And that's when goddamn them motherfuckers out there smiling and cheesing, the whole aura of this shit fucked up. At that point right there, whoever my lawyer is, nigga, when we get those tapes, I want those tapes from the 6th. Yeah, from the 5th. I need the tapes from the 5th all the way up to the goddamn, to the time. Yeah, we need that shit from then, because I got a ticket saying the 6th, and there's some strange shit going on around this bitch. Somebody ain't nobody did nothing to my daughter. I got a ticket. What the fuck she was doing up on the 6th? Or what the fuck she got a... Yeah, ain't nobody did nothing to it. Somebody done did something. Who ticket that was from the 6th? It might have really... This shit so goddamn wicked, they might have just pieced all this shit. They what they did, dog. That lady had them same exact goddamn tights on when she was on that porch telling John A, when I get rich, I'm finna come get you. When I get rich, and so like that, yeah, she let me drive a Benz or Mercedes and shit. But when she said somebody when she get rich, then she tried to tell them, don't sit down on camera. She said, what? The fuck? That where the fuck come from? What? The fuck? What the bitch said the fuck? Cause she know they had just came up there and she had, man, like, man, she might have ran down the hall on the 6th. That shit they showed, she had them ugly ass green tennis shoes on, man. Damn what she had on, she came with her looking for Kanika. She had some black saying, damn what she had on. She had on, damn what she had on. You going home changing clothes while your daughter missing and shit like that, does shit. And then you got them riding around, I don't know how long, for Lenore get ready to play her part. Okay, now I'm coming home. Okay, this is somebody writing this shit. Okay, as I came home, Lenore was leaving out the door. Where you been all that time? Why the fuck you ain't up there? Lenore should be coming to meet you. Ain't no, we ain't been. Oh, I forgot you get. Oh yeah, we give you some more time. Just make sure my check. Oh yeah, yes sir. Sign right there. Oh yeah, sign right there. Now take your ass home and send your daughter up here and go fuck her. The fuck you got going on? As I was going in the house, Lenore and her friend, they were going back. They were going headed up to the Crown Plaza. And you been gone all that motherfucking time. Fuck you been? Cause you damn so left road man said, shit, I give y'all 24 hours, my nigga. You ain't the one that got there and got a crunk up that bitch. You came with there and got there and went on back to the house and laid down. No, you ain't go lay down. But somewhere in between time, in the meantime, like my girl Nene two times, in the meantime, between time, some kind of way, you end up with them same goddamn pants you had on the six. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. The same exact pants, them little tights that be all up in your coochie and shit there through there. I don't want no bitch wear them hoes too late. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't want no bitch wear them 2 days. Wear some tights like that 2 days in a row. The same exact tights that she on that porch on the 6th talking about she finna get rich and all that shit, it's the same tights when she run up at the motherfucking talking about 11:48 when they was talking about, oh, that's the wrong time when they sent Gray Hughes sneaking ass in with all that Vivo taking. I started breaking down the time, the UTC time, Greenwich time, Zulu time. I don't want to hashtag in Zulu. I don't want to put these niggas on all the game they came across. It's just miraculous. They just jumped and they left. Came straight in the door telling everybody, hey, my nigga, they got that good oil, my nigga. That these hoes wicked as fuck. And don't be so emotionally involved in shit, cause this shit will make you sick. And people start goddamn losing their jaw. Man, a lot of folks motherfucking were fucking wrapped up in this shit, man. They put this shit together so wrong. That ticket said the motherfucking 6th. And that's your sister's birthday. So y'all go back to your house on your sister's birthday to do a live on the porch. Both y'all going out. She gonna drop y'all, so okay, you gonna kiss her goodbye at the door. Y'all had, man, get the fuck out of here. Y'all been together all this time. It's your sister's birthday. Y'all been out celebrating all this shit. This the only thing y'all got is standing on the porch and you talking shit about when you get rich. And got that and fuck around and turn that goddamn camera around. Fuck around and turn that motherfucking camera around, and you know me, I'm on. I said, let me see what she got on. I had already been looking at the blue. I said, okay, they get away with that. That's a little pull over little jacket type shit with the shit in Chicago. It's like a shirt up there, but anyway, little pull over, little sweater type, little blue shit. I said, she get away with that. I let her get away with that. I said, that bitch got that wearing that motherfucker 2-3 days. It probably been 2-3 days anyway. Probably been 2-3 days, but it wasn't no 2-3 days. See, all this shit taking place at the same within 24 hours. All this shit happened within 24 hours. So how the fuck did she end up having to change the wardrobe too? How the fuck did Teresa Martin end up having to change the wardrobe too? This shit ain't lasting. Never got that. And then if your daughter missing 20 hours, shit, nigga, shit, you on a mission. She had times about going home, taking no bad doing nothing. You on a mission. You automatic on a mission. Shit, daughter missing. Daughter missing like a motherfucker all these motherfuckers playing. Man, they started hitting at that video where that girl talk to a nigga named South. And she said, don't put up. I can't come out. We gotta go to our workplace tomorrow. She was saying shit like that. And that video right there upset some people, and they got rid of that bitch too. I want anybody to get it now. Anybody got that video? She was sitting in front of that camera, and her and Monique and goddamn Maya was in that motherfucker. Talking about they were cooped up. And then it was Zara's birthday. It was Zara's birthday on one of them videos came out. And that man, see, I was dumb as fuck for real. I was smart, but I was dumb as fuck for saving and storing and keeping shit. I ain't know how to do all that shit. They watched a whole lot of shit on me. But she had a video, cause nigga came out the room, was already was in there celebrating. Everybody else out there celebrating a birthday party, nigga. Everybody out there celebrating a birthday party in their living room right there. And cause nigga came out that bitch, and whoever was standing to the right, they were with cause nigga come out there. And she's like, Teresa, you know goddamn, and she said, and somebody said, it's a party. It's a party. She said, okay. And cause nigga stood there. And by the time, goddamn, she thought about that shit 2-3 times and thought about that, she made it. She said, go on back in there. And sent her out the room. Everybody else partying that Zara. You know, cause nigga loves Zara. Now, I can't produce that evidence, but I seen it on my own eyes. I had it, I think, where I had it, I used to hide shit on my channel and shit. So there's twice she had her ass put up. The nigga told them always they would put up. Can't come out. We put up. Gotta go to somebody's workplace. We going to a workplace tomorrow. And then I had stamped the time on that bitch. I said, man, this the time. And first they changed the goddamn time on that bitch, then they got rid of that video. That's when I started learning about metadata and time stamps and shit. That's why I was so good on that Nipsey shit. When I caught, man, Nipsey already got the RIP shit to him before he even died. Niggas posting fucked up on his shit, all his, man. Zara walked right on over there and got us some of that money. Zach walked his ass right on over there too. Right on over there to the Nip shit. And that lady died in that free. They constructed that Kanika Martin Facebook page and goddamn now them pages in unison. And the motherfucker behind that page was behind the Breonna Jenkins book, tied to Sun Time, and I think that's the motherfucker, that was Monifa Hamler. That's what I called her. I said, that's her Hamler right there. That lady hands deep into this shit. That lady that was on that goddamn video of Monifa. I told y'all niggas Monifa wasn't finna go to jail. Then I told y'all she at the goddamn award show. I told y'all, man, girl on the airplane. The reason I said that shit, cause I was trying to be, I was being smart. She was gonna help. The reason I said that shit, cause they were getting ready to goddamn had a Dr. Oz interview, and I was trying to see where they gonna fly there, how the fuck they gonna go to Dr. Oz. I said if they go, Monifa going with them. And Trey Gang just exposed the date, another date they popped up with a whole lot of money, man. When they started popping up with money, they hadn't been posting no shit with no money, man. And I told you, the motherfuckers finna get their pocket change. Then they got mad when Teresa wouldn't give them no money. They started posting out her ass. And they over there living like this and they over there living like that. Going out to the grades. Why she ain't, they was out there saying why she ain't got no grade, why she ain't got no head. They weren't saying why she ain't got no grade, saying why she ain't got no headstone. Just standing in they just picked the spot to sit there, and I guess. They started getting mad. Samaya cousin spilled too many beans. They was in the organ harvesting shit. Organ harvesting. It was in the organ harvesting shit. And it was the club owner. Bill Murray owned that club. Bill Murray owned that club. And he was renting that goddamn kitchen. Why would you be renting that space down there? That morgue. You off in the organ and shit, that big money, man. They how we got there sell cocaine, that's how they sell them bodies, man. This is a nigga trap. And they had a road map down there with Shondale Avenue, purple boards. Now, why they got them purple boards with purple masks and all that shit down on that board like that with Shondale Avenue down there already? That shit still in there. Because they had been in that party and goddamn been there since probably the 5th or 6th. The marriage to the beach ritual would go down on the 7th. They spliced that shit out. They spliced goddamn the 6th, 7th. Spliced the 6th and 7th out and started at the 8th. And then they had to goddamn make that shit match. Too many people changing clothes, man. The other little girl looked like the nigga going out the door with that outfit on. That girl came in that black, and that wasn't the same black girl that came in the first time. Then she got down, go out and come back in, tall, like a tall ass white girl. Then she standing over there. They said that's what they were saying. They were looking at Teresa through that girl's hair. There's a white girl. They started saying, "That's like Teresa Martin." They started looking, and that's the little girl who went to the door and put her hand up on the door and opened the door and everything. That's who went and opened that door, man. I gotta go find me one of them videos when I'm watching that shit. I want to look at that shit today. That's a little girl opened that door. That white girl with that outfit on, the one opened that motherfucking door, went to the door, and the Nora said, Kanika is one of the ones go to the door and she just sitting there. Now when Kanika sitting down right there, you see in the Charlo line. She was sitting right next to that nigga with that motherfucking Adidas shit on, that Adidas jacket on. Like she was in that area the whole motherfucking night. That was her spot, both lives, she right there by the door. Both lives, it's her area. And Irene lied, that was she at. Irene lied more important than Ty lied. Cause these folks been made it up. I showed she was in there. I showed everybody in that bitch, Arnisha, Charlo, that nigga Thugger Thudder on the sitting right there. Kanika in that bitch. And that's the same area she ended up being in. She in the same area, same place in the hotel. In the room, she right there. So they thought somebody freezing them keys and all that shit. Right there in that same area. And there was that little girl laying on that goddamn floor with that outfit on. I be praying. I ain't gonna lie. I be praying. Goddamn, they just running scripts and that girl through it, man. But I know they ain't playing by them organs and shit though. They ain't paid for no production like this. They pay for them. They paying for organs and shit. Drake ain't on Zara ass, boy. I remember first when I found out she was a crisis actor. And for some reason, I thought she supposed to be doing Kanika hell, man. It's some reason, for some reason, that stuck in my head. I was then they said, no, the mortician. That's when I started looking up the morticians that was talking shit. The Portis Jr. nigga and all that. But shit, if for some reason, it stuck in my head that Zara supposed to be doing her hair. And then goddamn, Lenora made a whole big issue about how was her hair. She made a whole big issue about how was her hair. But she said she seen her hair all over her head. Y'all understand that shit? Lenora said she seen they on the script, man. She said she seen her hair all, so y'all must seen her on the 6th or the 7th sometime. Cause this footage y'all showing us don't match up, nigga. Y'all don't see Kanika hair all over her motherfucking head. When her hair all over her head, she in the freezer. She ain't in the freezer when y'all go to the freezer. She on the stretcher. She on the stretcher. She ain't in the freezer with her hair all over. So why the fuck you saying something about her hair all over her head and asking this major question about motherfucking why her hair all over her head? I mean, nah, you said goddamn, how was her hair? Was it flat iron straight? How was Kid nigga hair when y'all? Why you made a big ass point? You made you see nigga was goddamn trying to goddamn investigate this shit from the perspective of being on y'all side. But nigga said I should have goddamn. You know what? I should have goddamn. I should have never started battling Chosen King trying to defend mom. I just didn't want that nigga talking about that lady publicly like they just talking about the lady like that. Queen don't do that, man. God is there. Mama, I'm riding with mama. Wrong or right, I'm riding with the mama because she a melanated woman now. I ain't going to get the black lady now. Don't do that, dog. I said, well, I'm gonna tell the truth on her head now. I'm gonna tell the truth, but I ain't gonna bash and shit like that. That one of Zach might think, no, we're not gonna bash the mama. It's one of Zach might think. I tried to defend her ass too. I couldn't try to defend her ass no more. That's why I started trying to come up with shit. Betty Green, the squeeze. They got a squeeze on mama. They got a squeeze on her. Too much. She got a gag on. She run them out very well. Don't want to talk to the news camera. Let her goddamn cousin Andrew Holmes goddamn come through and get that check like that. And he been getting them checks like that. So shit, that's the plot right there. That's why I said that was the triangle. Her Andrew Holmes and Zach was the little triangle. The little triangle they had. Zach, you gonna do all the interviews though. Yeah, you gonna blow up. You gonna blow up, nigga. Yeah, you gonna own YouTube though. I ain't want to believe that was Teresa Couch. That shit crazy. And I'm sitting here, I'm the one goddamn saying, I said, man, this man saying on this couch right here to be exact, bro. This man telling us he's sitting right in Teresa's house doing this interview, man. That bitch told them goddamn news people, nah, you gotta goddamn call them up, you know what I'm saying? This bitch, she became a star. She ain't want to talk to the news. She want to talk to Zach TV and get on like, man, she ain't want to talk to the news crew. She ain't want to talk to the news crew. How Lil Nora talking about, well, why Lil Nora made, then they made another, then Chosen made a goddamn big deal about the wig. He said the goddamn one of them on the goddamn thing, but that man went over there and got some goddamn, some wives and shit. That nigga said, that's the wig, y'all. They was scripting though. They scripting. They scripting. Niggas trying to understand what the family got to say. Fuck what y'all talking about. I'm talking about what Leonora said. Leonora said, and her hair was all over here like she had been fighting. Well, when? They ain't showed y'all no pictures yet because they ain't found it yet. Motherfucker. Then the pictures, goddamn, all them pictures were taken before the goddamn 10th when y'all said she was found. This lady waited a whole year and a half later. It took me this long. Now, this why I supposed to let y'all and say, okay, they go get it again. But you ain't still standing there back arguing with none of that shit. That shit deep. Nigga Trey gang on her motherfucking ass. Trey gang on her motherfucking ass. Cause it was another story about the goddamn the Victoria girl, the ones who sold the shade, the one looked like a nickel. Like they was paying that goddamn, like they was trying to rerun, like they had ran that little screw go selling shade. But anyway, that nigga that was fucking with Victoria, that nigga, that nigga was a major player too. And Zara was fucking that nigga too. And I believe Tyrone had her ass. But I know she was fucking that nigga that was goddamn that was connected. I said, man, she messing with that nigga. And them motherfuckers already doing them motherfuckers rich. And they was, the way I connected them was through Brianna Cotton. So just like goddamn Zara came up out this shit, Brianna Cotton, where's she at nowadays? I'm gonna go her face. Let me go see what she doing. I'm gonna go see what she doing. Or she come in that motherfucker with her raining. If that one her goddamn whoever that was goddamn Bree knew that motherfucker. She started wearing the glass for a while. She found the place. I said, that should go right up in the glass on the got her. Bam, come on. She ended up going down there getting us some ass implants and all kind of shit, fucking with the Florida. Oh yeah, don't forget about the little Florida group, the cash dash motherfucker. Cause Shody Humphreys, them the ones get the room. The cash dash motherfucker. Cause Shody Humphreys and that motherfucker they were looking for. She right out there at the protest. They looking for her cause she supposed to been goddamn. Supposed to been, what that girl name? She was in trouble. No, she was working. Her name, Shaniqua Watkins. Her and Cassota Humphreys, they supposed to been goddamn the ones getting the rooms and shit. And they supposed to been looking for her so hard. They had the script going so hard. She standing right out there, goddamn, at the motherfucking protest. She right out there. Let me start back going through that old fake ass paper. I got out of there. See, Trey ain't sound like he ready to get out of there. You showing him what time it is. Them niggas goddamn ran all kind of Zach strips. They working out Zach. And as soon as nigga catch his ass up, man, they were telling on each other the whole time when they started talking about where you was at, y'all nigga was there and all that old shit. It's been some YouTube shit, man. Now they all gonna put everybody there. They came and told me I was there. I said, sure was, bitch. Nigga put me by the sandwiches and say try to make a joke or some shit. So yeah, I'm fed with her. Bitch ass nigga. See, you don't write him by the sandwich, all of them. Now let's find out where everybody at in this bitch. I'm by the sandwiches. Now where you at in this whole bitch ass nigga? Nigga, this I'm in the motherfucking video. And fuck, but we there to protect that nigga every time. T Street get killed behind this shit. Yeah, the little blue jacket does. That man, I'm telling that blue jacket move. Look at that nigga story. Now watch he look at the camera. Watch. Man, that shit crazy. I remember looking at this shit. Man, they man, I don't know what the fuck they were doing. It like a mother was standing like that. It like he got that, like his head moved and turned toward the camera and some shit. What the fuck they got me looking at this shit? And then when the real footage come out, ain't shit done. Who had the footage that long to be playing with that shit like that? Somebody who got the footage, who already got the whole package, got the footage and everything. Somebody playing with the shit. Who was playing with the shit, man? The whole time get y'all understand. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck if they played with the footage. They don't give a fuck if they played with the lie. They were blurring like a motherfucking playing, getting that money. Distorting pictures and shit. When I knew that nigga goddamn Duke Cheek was motherfucking goddamn retarded. When you get the motherfucking little the footage from Rosemont, they be in these little boxes and shit. And you try to goddamn, you don't goddamn let the technology run smooth and don't try to rush. You know how you you hit the button too many times, you make it start thinking too much and shit like that. The motherfucking video start distorting. And you know this shit distorting. Understand? And then if you do it so much, it'll just scramble some shit. Shit just scramble the whole picture, just be blurred. It just scrambles. You know it's fucked up. Man, that nigga goddamn hit that bitch and made that motherfucker scramble. And filmed that shit and said, goddamn, the nigga was laying all on the floor. Look at this, look at that. That nigga scrambled that shit. I said, man, that nigga. That when I stopped getting that nigga benefit of the doubt. I said, that nigga been doing this shit the whole time. That nigga been had that foot. That nigga been had computers and shit over there playing with them phones and shit. Over there playing with them phones and shit. That nigga been had all that shit. I said, this nigga playing like a motherfucker, you know? Then her and they won't play with me. Yeah. kitchen now. Then you had a motherfucker choking the motherfucker. God damn. God damn. I forgot about the motherfucking ice tray. Had a motherfucker choking out of the ice. Damn. Had T Streets motherfucking shooting the shit out of Zach. And he raised on. See that now that's the part say, yeah, I saw the murder. Yeah, he killed his nigga right there. See right there. He busting him now. Case closed, T Street murder, boom. Yeah, cause niggas he played that shit and got that man killed. I said, then goddamn had that blurry shit down there trying to motherfucker choking the motherfucker out at the motherfucking eye cool. But in order to create these type blurry shit, you gotta have the footage to goddamn create that shit. Then nigga goddamn go get this shit they self zoom right on in and all that shit. That shit don't mean shit. Nigga say he was in the kitchen. I'm in the video. Then mysterious some motherfucker nigga look just like this nigga walking through that hole. That's why I be trying to see who J4K is. I'm trying to see who the fuck is J4K. Shit, me and Trey gang, it's our shit. Who J4K? Shit, I'm trying to see who J4K is. Shit, I'm trying to see who they is. I've been gone 5 years. I'm trying to see who the fuck J4K is. Shit. Her hair was all over her motherfucking head like she had been fighting. I told little Nora if he walked down to go see Kanika, and they telling you when they saying this. They telling you that they talking about when they looking at her on the gurney, this is what they're saying to each other. And I told Nora like she had been choked. Around her neck, round by the thigh, was there through there. Like she been choked. How the fuck you? Yo, when she was right there, in the white bag. How the fuck you know she in a white body bag and a white body bag ain't more white? How the fuck you know she in a white body bag? The outside of that big grape. How the fuck you know about the white body bag? How you know about the white body bag, Teresa? That's the first one. It's like they put on a white body bag and then put her inside another one and then came and laid her on a stretcher or some shit. How you know about the line and the inside of this hole? How you know about the white body bag, Teresa? How you know about the white body bag, Teresa? And when you get down there, they got that goddamn purple ass motherfucking blanket all over the sack, purple everywhere. It said blue, I said purple. That girl covered all the way up to her motherfucking neck, and you don't walk nowhere near that side up there by her head, period. And you ain't try to even act like you want to go that way. And to the camera. Then when you come back and post and show where you said the camera was at, you marked out an X on a goddamn pole. It's supposed to be over the fruit lady. I need to run me a script. I should have got Bob and got it, but I wasn't finna play with that shit like that. Shit too important, man. Oh, I hopping the nigga body, man. Hopping the nigga over this shit. Oh, crazy. Oh, crazy. I'm gonna go back and listen to this shit and get some strong points out there, cause that Lil Noah, I'm talking about all that Lil Noah, that goddamn, that Breonna Jenkins, that Suntime and all that shit, man, all that shit. Then they had Marcel Miller. His name, the corporal or something. K420 exposed that nigga. He the one that was over the shit. He was talking about the nigga like a dog, a little dumbass black bitch. I'm gonna make some money off this shit here. And them niggas, goddamn, Gray Hughes and Zach was up on that motherfucker with that motherfucker. Then it end up, then I think that's when Jay Money supposed to end up taking over or some shit like that. They script that motherfucker out for the world. Marriage to the Beast ritual. Marriage to the Beast ritual. Look that up. September the 7th. It's the marriage to the beast ritual. All this shit been constructed by 9/11. 9/11. They started building a hotel like the Twin Towers with the other building that the other lady died in the freeze on in the middle of that motherfucker. That's how I look at it. But I'm out this big. Zara Wall. Zara, I remember you supposed to be down been. Let me see where you at. You dead? Mm. Some reason I remember you supposed to been doing that hell. Some reason I remember you supposed to been doing that hell. And then they turn around and say you didn't do it hell. And then it was a big thing because motherfucker wanna know who did her hair in the freezer. But ain't nobody, they had to do her hair in the freezer because when they got on the stretcher sheet, her hair was straight. And she had a whole lot of makeup on in the freezer. I don't think I never seen that little girl wear makeup, man. Look like makeup on that girl's face. Mom, get out of here on that note. And I said, damn, what I said? I said, truth don't need no. I said, Mom.